You're standing at the crossroads of your dreams and reality. The world is full of promises, but no one is coming to hand you success. No one. It's time to wake up, take control, and step into your destiny. If you've been waiting for help, you've been wasting your time. The power to change your life, to achieve your goals, lies solely in your hands. In life, no one is going to hand you your success on a silver platter. Waiting for someone to show up and make things happen for you, that's the recipe for stagnation. The truth is, it's up to you to take that first step. You're responsible for your future, your actions, your mindset, your persistence. This is your call to action. Your moment to rise and take ownership of your destiny. Self-sufficiency is the key to unlocking your true potential. It's not just about surviving alone, it's about thriving by relying on your own inner strength and resources. The first step in creating the life you want is understanding that no one is obligated to help you. No one is going to come and rescue you from your struggles, your challenges, or your dreams. It's not anyone else's responsibility to bring your vision to life. It's yours. The moment you accept that, you shift your entire mindset from one of dependence to one of empowerment. In this world, we often find ourselves waiting for the right person, the right time, or the right opportunity. But waiting can keep you stagnant. The reality is that the power to change your life has always been inside of you. It has always been in your hands, waiting for you to recognize it. Self-sufficiency means acknowledging that you are capable of achieving greatness without external help. It means that you stop asking others for permission and start giving yourself permission to rise, to grow, and to move forward. When you stop seeking validation or assistance from others, you begin to tap into a deeper well of potential within yourself. The key here is responsibility. You are the one who must take responsibility for your life, for your decisions, and for your future. No one else can walk your path for you. You are the captain of your own ship, and no one else can steer you toward your destiny unless you first take control of the wheel. The moment you embrace this truth, you become the architect of your reality. Self-sufficiency also involves realizing that you already possess everything you need to succeed. Your talents, your dreams, your ideas, they are not somewhere out of reach. They are inside of you, just waiting to be discovered and developed. The problem is that so many people look for answers outside themselves when the answer has always been within. It's easy to get distracted by the noise of the world, by people telling you what you should do or how you should do it. But when you learn to listen to your own voice and trust in your own abilities, that's when the magic happens. You begin to understand that you don't need external approval to move forward. The approval you seek comes from within. Every day you wait for someone else to believe in you, you delay the manifestation of your own potential. Self-sufficiency requires action. It demands that you take ownership of your dreams and act on them. No one is going to give you the success you desire. You have to step up, take the initiative, and make things happen. Yes, there will be obstacles, and yes, there will be times when you feel alone. But remember, self-sufficiency isn't about doing everything alone. It's about realizing that you are capable of facing life's challenges head-on with the tools and resources you already possess. When you realize that you have the power to shape your reality, it changes everything. You stop seeing obstacles as roadblocks and start seeing them as opportunities to prove your strength. You stop waiting for others to pave the way for you and begin creating your own path. And in doing so, you not only unlock your potential, but you also set a powerful example for those around you. You become a living testimony of what happens when you take control of your own life. And that alone has the power to inspire others to do the same. So stop waiting. Take responsibility. Tap into the power inside you and start building the life you deserve. The power of personal accountability is one of the most transformative forces in your life. It is the undeniable truth that you cannot continue to blame others for your current circumstances. The world can offer you countless opportunities, and people around you can give you all kinds of advice, but ultimately, your progress hinges on you and the decisions you make. Blaming others for your situation only robs you of the power you need to change your life. It's time to recognize that you have been the architect of your present, and you are the one who can design your future. No one else can do that for you. When you stop blaming external circumstances, you begin to realize the incredible control you have over your own life. The way you respond to challenges, the choices you make in the face of adversity, and the commitment you bring to your goals are all within your hands. No matter where you've come from, what you've been through, or who has walked out on you, you have the power to change your narrative. Personal accountability is not about denying your past or pretending that things were easy. It's about acknowledging that despite the hurdles, you still have the strength and the ability to shape your future. Too many people waste their time waiting for the perfect conditions or the perfect people to come into their lives and push them forward. They keep waiting for someone to believe in them, to encourage them, or to lift them up. But the truth is, if you are waiting for someone else to push you to greatness, you will wait forever. No one is coming to save you. Your success is not dependent on anyone else's belief in you, nor is it dependent on waiting for the right time. The right time is now. You don't need permission to step into your destiny. What you need is the courage to claim it and take responsibility for your actions. Your decisions and actions have led you to where you are today, whether you like it or not. And if you're not satisfied with your current situation, it's up to you to change it. You cannot control everything that happens to you, but you can control how you respond. Personal accountability means you own the responsibility for your life's direction, no matter the obstacles or setbacks you faced. It means refusing to place blame on people, circumstances, or the past, and instead taking charge of your own journey. Start to see your challenges not as insurmountable barriers, but as opportunities for growth. Every challenge is a chance to learn, to become better, and to rise higher. And through it all, personal accountability requires you to stay focused, stay committed, and take intentional action. It's about saying, I am in control of my future. No one can make my decisions for me. I will push through even when it's difficult. I will stand tall even when I fall. You are capable of more than you know. The moment you take full responsibility for your journey is the moment your life begins to transform. You already have everything within you to move forward. So stop waiting for someone else to hand it to you. Embrace your power, take full ownership of where you are, and begin making the decisions that will carry you to where you want to go. When you do this, the world will shift, and you'll witness just how much you are capable of achieving. There will be times when the world seems indifferent to your dreams. In those moments, the people around you may not understand the burning desire within you. They won't see the vision you have, and that can make the road ahead feel isolating and discouraging. But this is where true strength is built. Through the struggle, through the solitude, and through the unshakable commitment to your goals. It's in those moments when no one else is around to cheer you on or believe in your ambition that your determination becomes your greatest asset. The journey to greatness is rarely a smooth one. It's filled with obstacles, hurdles, and times when you'll be tempted to give up. The world won't always applaud your efforts, and the path to success often doesn't come with a guarantee of immediate recognition. But greatness isn't achieved by the applause of others. It's achieved through the strength of your own inner resolve. It's about digging deep when everything around you tells you to stop. It's about standing tall in the face of adversity and saying, I'm not giving up. I'm not backing down. You see, the moments of adversity are the very moments that define you. Setbacks are not the end of the road. They are the proving grounds for your determination. Every setback you face, every rejection you experience, every failure you endure is a setup for a comeback. The most successful people in history didn't rise to the top without facing adversity. They became who they are because they refused to let setbacks dictate their future. They turned their failures into stepping stones, each one stronger than the last. They didn't wait for a perfect situation or for the perfect people to show up. They found a way to keep moving forward even when things seemed impossible. It's easy to get discouraged when things aren't going your way. The hardest part is when you're fighting in silence, when no one else is watching, and when the fruits of your labor are still far in the distance. But this is when you must rely on your own inner strength. Determination is the force that keeps you going even when no one else believes in you. It's the quiet voice inside you that says, you've got this. Keep moving forward. You will see the results. And while others may doubt your path, it's your unwavering commitment that will carry you through. The key to developing unstoppable determination is understanding that success doesn't happen overnight. The road is long and there will be many times when you feel like quitting. But you must remember that the setbacks you face aren't signs of failure. They are signs of growth. Every challenge, every obstacle, and every difficult moment is sharpening you, preparing you for the breakthrough that's ahead. The more you persevere, the stronger your resolve becomes. With each challenge you overcome, you build a foundation of success that will hold you steady in the face of even greater challenges. So don't wait for someone to come along and encourage you. Don't wait for the world to align with your vision. The world may not understand what you're working for, but it's not their understanding that will make you successful. It's your determination. Keep moving forward, regardless of the setbacks, the obstacles, or the doubts. As you keep pushing forward, you will find that your determination becomes the driving force that transforms your dreams into reality. Success is not about waiting for the right moment. It's about making the moment right through relentless pursuit and an unbreakable commitment to your vision. Resourcefulness is the key that unlocks your potential and opens doors that others thought were closed. Far too often, we find ourselves looking at the gap between where we are and where we want to be. And when we don't have the resources we think we need, whether it's money, connections, time, or support, we fall into the trap of waiting. Waiting for the right moment, waiting for someone to show up, waiting for circumstances to change. But the truth is, waiting accomplishes nothing. The greatest leaders and achievers throughout history didn't wait for the stars to align. They made things happen with what they had, and they became resourceful. If you are serious about achieving your goals, you must stop thinking in terms of lack and start thinking in terms of resourcefulness. It doesn't matter if you don't have the money, the equipment, or the support you thought you needed. What matters is how resourceful you are in utilizing what you already possess. True resourcefulness comes from an attitude of creativity, of making the most out of every situation, no matter how limited the resources appear to be. Think about some of the most successful entrepreneurs and leaders in history. They didn't wait for someone to hand them the perfect opportunity. They didn't wait for someone else to give them the connections or the money they needed. They used what was in front of them. They took their skills, their experiences, and their ideas, and they made them work. They built their foundations from nothing because they understood one fundamental truth. If you want something badly enough, you'll find a way. And if you can't find a way, you'll create one. The power of resourcefulness is that it forces you to think outside the box. It challenges you to stop seeing obstacles and start seeing opportunities. When you don't have the resources you need, it pushes you to find creative solutions, to think beyond the ordinary, to approach problems from angles others may not have considered. Resourcefulness is about adaptability. It's about being willing to improvise and innovate, even in the face of adversity. Instead of seeing the absence of resources as a reason to quit, see it as an invitation to be more creative, more determined, and more inventive. In life, the moment you shift your mindset to embrace resourcefulness, you stop complaining about what you don't have. Complaining is the antithesis of resourcefulness. It's a waste of energy and time, and it keeps you trapped in a cycle of unproductive thoughts. The moment you stop complaining and start thinking about what you can do with what you have is the moment you begin to unlock your true potential. Your creativity is one of the most powerful tools you possess. When you stop relying on external factors and begin relying on your own ingenuity, you realize that you already have everything you need to move forward. Your mind, your hands, your willingness to push through obstacles. These are your most powerful resources. The more you embrace this mentality, the more you will find yourself coming up with innovative solutions, discovering opportunities that others may overlook, and accomplishing things that seemed impossible. At the core of resourcefulness is the understanding that you are never truly powerless. There is always a way forward, even when it feels like there is none. The key is to stop waiting for someone else to provide the answers or the tools. The key is to use the tools you already have, your creativity, your resilience, your willingness to push forward, and build the life you want from where you are right now. So stop making excuses. Stop focusing on what you don't have and start focusing on what you can do with what you have. True power doesn't come from waiting for external circumstances to change. It comes from the willingness to be resourceful, to take initiative, and to use everything at your disposal to create the life you've always wanted. Resourcefulness is your secret weapon. It's time to use it. Fear. It's a natural emotion, one that everyone experiences at some point in their journey. But the reality is that fear can become the greatest obstacle standing between you and your destiny. It will whisper doubts in your ear, telling you that you're not good enough, that the risk isn't worth it, that failure is inevitable. If you let fear control your actions, you will never move forward. Fear has the power to paralyze you, to keep you in the same place, stuck in the comfort of the known, even when it's preventing you from reaching your potential. Here's the truth. No one is coming to remove your fear. There is no magic cure, no fairy godmother who will come in and make the fear disappear. The truth is, fear will always be a part of the process, and it will always be present when you push yourself beyond your limits. But here's the good news. You have the power to take control of it. You have the ability to decide whether fear will run your life or whether you will face it head on, push past it, and rise stronger than before. Fear is a liar. It distorts reality and often exaggerates the risks, making them seem bigger than they actually are. It feeds on your insecurities and tells you stories of failure that haven't even happened yet. And if you listen to it, if you allow it to have the final say, you'll stay trapped in a cycle of procrastination and self-doubt. But here's the truth. Courage is not the absence of fear. It's the ability to move forward despite it. Courage is stepping into the unknown, not because you're not scared, but because you're willing to act even though fear is present. You must learn to embrace discomfort. Growth never comes from staying in your comfort zone. Every breakthrough you achieve is on the other side of fear, on the other side of the uncertainty that tries to hold you back. But you have to step into that discomfort. It's not easy and it's not always comfortable, but it's necessary. It's the only way you can break through the barriers that fear tries to create. Think about the fear of failure. How many people have let the fear of failing stop them from even trying? How many dreams have been abandoned because of the what ifs? The truth is, the fear of failure is nothing compared to the regret you will feel if you don't try. Think of the missed opportunities, the goals that remain unachieved, and the potential that never had a chance to unfold. The fear of failure is temporary, but the regret of never taking that leap lasts a lifetime. Failure is not final, it's just feedback. Each failure teaches you something valuable, helps you grow, and brings you one step closer to success. The key to overcoming fear is action. The longer you wait, the bigger the fear becomes. But the moment you take that first step, you diminish the power of fear. It loses its grip on you. You take control of the situation, and with every step forward, you move closer to your goals and further from the shadows of doubt. Remember, the most successful people in the world didn't wait for the fear to disappear. They took the leap anyway. They trusted that they had what it took to overcome the challenges. And that's what you must do too. Trust in yourself, trust in your ability to rise above the fear and take that first step. Don't let fear dictate the pace of your life. Take control, move forward, embrace the discomfort, face the doubt, and rise above it. Your destiny is waiting, and it's time for you to claim it. No one is coming to rescue you. No one will hand you your dreams. You are the only one who can make it happen. Embrace the power within you. Step into your destiny and take full ownership of your life. Your success isn't dependent on anyone else's approval or help. The moment you take responsibility for your journey is the moment everything begins to change. Do it yourself and watch how the world opens up to you.